almost live. Today is the second session. It's 2 minutes past the hour of 9 here in Sydney. We're going to look at Almanac days. Almanac days. And this is going to be taken by our own Reverend Nanayao Amponsa Entry, the District Minister of New York, and also a PhD candidate.
Oh.
Why you homa? For me, I'm so proud of you. Me, just say,
thank you.
Almost had your common bro. They learn that. Just say, come bro.
Thank you.
Almost had this. So we want to welcome Papa to take us through Almanac days. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Papa Royal Papa. God bless you so much. We thank you for facilitating, also for coordinating this wonderful program that we have with our friends. Friends, good morning. I have been assigned to take you Almanac Days, which is part of liturgics. And I've sent to you already, or forwarded to you already, the course outline. So the description is there that we Presbyterians, we operate within the Christian calendar, as we all know, with a little bit of items from the Jewish calendar. So this course is to give insights to all of us regarding the different celebrations considered on the Christian calendar and also their significance to Christian community at large. And again, it will equip you and I so that we appreciate the celebrations and the events, and even we'll celebrate them, the celebration or the events with meaning. Sometimes you celebrate a program or an event without understanding. So the drafters of the course would want us as leaders of the various churches to do whatever we are doing with meaning so that we can communicate very well to the people we are leading. So these are the topics we have for the days ahead of us, the 6 weeks before us. We have the biblical and historical backgrounds of calendar, the significance of almanac or calendar, then the liturgical year. They are into groups, so we'll consider them one by one. We'll use about 2 or 3 weeks to do this. Then the church group anniversaries, and we'll make sure that the examination, as we have the instructions, will be also done. We have few books for us to read so that we will understand it more. The assessment determination also is here. I know you are aware. We are in the second year, so people of God, we should try to stop lateness and not also presenting ourselves in class, because as we are moving forward, if you get complacent, you'll be taken unawares. So please let us attach all serious, and please send all assignments through this my email. And if you want to reach out to me, we use this phone number. Any question? Any question, please?
Yes, Papa.
All right.
I saw that when we were doing a New Testament, our reference Bible was NIV. But here you put ESV. Is there any thing that determines the choice of version we use, especially with regards to the various studies?
Perfect. ESV, the recent one, about 10 years ago, the copy that has come to the market has some good notes, good commentaries about them. That sometimes if you have, you will not even worry yourself of having another commentary, you understand? The notes, sometimes they give some historical backgrounds of things and so forth. That is why I have chosen to use that. So if you have a copy, it will help, because the notes that they give, the background, historical, geographical, liturgical, everything, in fact. And for me, I think it's good for students. Yes, that is why in recent time, I mean, I think the ethics and also this one, I want us to use this. It helps. Yeah. Good. Please, any more? Good. So if there is none, then please, I want to set the ball rolling so that we do the, what is it?
Papa, can I have a little word with you, please? Sorry.
Brasari,
Papa,
yes, please.
Yeah. Papa, I know always I've been in the other side, not coming live. Fortunately, mostly with your hour, where I am, I can't come live. That's why mostly you see me not coming live. So I'll beg you for that.
Thank you very much for this explanation, my brother. And this is what I mean, we are.
But this is very much you. But sorry, I'm in a car. I'm just driving home, so I'm sorry. I may be off from video. As soon as I get home, I'll just come on video, please.
Thank you very much to my brother. Thank you.
Thank you, Papa.
Yes, that is good rapport. It helps all of us. It shows that we appreciate each other, because sometimes you will not get any reason as to why you don't see friends' face, and I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good. So I thank you for that. Please, if we have no other thing, then I want us to start. So it's Almanac days. And as we saw in the course outline, it's about what we see basically on the Presbyterian Church of Ghana Almanac. Yes, we have celebrations, we have events, programs outlined on the Almanac, and they all have significance to them, and they are very important, and also some also have some historical background. So it is up to you as a leader to be conversant with those significance, and also the events and even the historical background, so that, as I said, you appreciate them. So we will begin with this introduction. That's Almanac. Somebody may ask, what is Almanac? What is Almanac? And as we have it, it is a compiled and selected set of events, programs, and maybe celebrations displayed for compliance in a year. Please, the words selected, or the choice of words in there are very, very, very important. You see, they are compiled out of a selection made, set of events, set of programs, celebrations, so to speak, and they are done for what? Compliance within a year. So my question is this: why are the events or programs celebrations compiled? Why are they compiled? What will be your answer? Are the friends there? Great
Yes,
friends,
Papa.
are you there?
Papa.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I think they are compiled because it enables us to follow them.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Who else, please?
Papa, this to set as a guideline for the Christian to conduct our service and other activities.
Perfect. 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 Good. Good. Who
Baba,
else, please?
They are compiled in following them in all our churches. We will show the same way of doing it, doing things, or similarities in all our worship. You wouldn't go to a Presbyterian church in Australia. Their style of worship is different. When we come to USA, their style of worship too is different.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so let me give a follow-up. So why do you also think that they are selected? The events are selected?
So that we will not forget them.
We will not forget. Okay, good. Why are the events selected?
Yeah, Papa, I think some of the events are very essential.
Good. So that we cannot celebrate any event. So that if it's of a Jewish background, then we are celebrating it. Or if it's of an Islamic background, then we are celebrating. So we select them as Christian so that to have what? A Christian what? Backing or a Christian background. You understand? Very good. Very good. Good. And they are for compliance. Why that?
But if somebody puts his time to do this and we do not comply with it, in the first place, the person's effort is gone into a waste. There shouldn't be a need of even compiling it at the first place. So I think it is a must that we comply with it if we want to be Presbyterian leaders.
Perfect. Perfect. Good. Good one there. So you see, it is not only Christians that or Presbyterian that we have Almanac. Almanac, the farmers also have their Almanac. Sailors have theirs, astronomers, and Christians as well. That is where we, as a church, we fall, you understand. So the next definition will have, let me say, will be like a general definition for all. A general definition for all. Almanac days are desired, chosen, selected days or periods published for particular group of people for compliance. Do you see any difference between the first definition given and this third one or this last one just said? Is there any difference? Do you see anything? Some difference here? Is there anything?
Yeah, I think that the top one is a yearly event and the down one is daily events.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Isaac Akusaki.
Yeah.
Good. Who else? Who else? Hey, are my ladies on? Do I have my ladies on? Hey, and now my almost a day. Ladies, hey, Beverly, yeah. Now you ain't Bakono, and I'm referring to you. Mr.
Erica.
Erica. On Tiapo.
Erica.
Oh, okay. I said me who also. All right. So, yeah, who else? Is there any other place?
But I look at it as just grammarly. That is the only difference. But the actual understanding is the same.
Oh, it's the same. Wow.
Yeah, that's how it looks like to me.
Yeah, Papa. I think the word desired. The word desire sets this last definition apart from the first one.
Wow. The last person, and preferably from a lady. A man na kasapane. A man na say, Bacho, Mumwami. Obaya Beverly, if Erica also is on.
Papa, I think the same. Already, and the same thing. Yeah.
Oh, it's the same.
Papa, I'll come back again.
You come back again. Hey, are you changing your submission earlier on?
Yeah, I think the first one is the programs within the year, and the second one is the programs itself, where the program is being chosen for. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is
the people the events. That was the events. How the events have been chosen.
Sure. You see, one shall back say the same, but not the same. Look at it carefully. Almanac. That is that plan of work. That plan of work that we have. Like this one. And like this one. Almanac. You understand? And look at the other definition. Almanac days. I'm who's so by I say, So I was there. I didn't know. The only thing I want you to know here is this: as a leader, you have to have a critical mind. So anything you see, don't just gloss. Please be critical. Because as a woman, you might even know. So you see, and so you're critical. So, God bless you for that. God bless you for that. Let's move on.
Papa, I still do not see the difference. You just say, yeah. Can you make a little bit clarification as to? Sorry about that.
As I said the almanac. This is almanac. Sorry, the paper. We have pocket one. Your pocket one, I think we know, and we have the calendar type one. Yeah. So that is what we considered earlier on the first definition.
This one. That's the almanac.
And selected set of events. So that is the plan of work.
And this almanac dates.
I know. And the other one is almanac days. Almanac day, meaning the events being organized on special days.
Oh, okay.
Very good. Good. Ben, no. Ben, I'll tell you what, Rebecca. Good. So, you see, that is it. So, okay, let's move on to the second level. Sometimes people take almanac to be calendar, and sometimes to calendar to be almanac. Is there any difference? Let's see over here. Obaya, please read the first bullet point for us.
You are muted, Oba.
Oh, I am muted. Wrong.
Debbie Obaya.
Oh,
Sorry. Thank
Yeah.
you. Almanac is a book or a plan or table of listed events and celebrations which may contain statistical, historical, and definitive information.
Perfect. Bevelyn, please do the second bullet point for us so that we see the difference here.
Okay. So a calendar is any system by which times or periods are divided into days, weeks, months, and years.
Good. So please, basically, what are the differences here? Are they the same calendar, almanac? What is the difference here? But sometimes, I mean, they are taken to be same. But we leaders, we should know the difference because we are leaders. Good. So what are the differences here?
The different is the first one is the program outline.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the program outline. That is right. And the second one too is the events itself. How is being compiled? Yeah.
Akusaki, if you don't take care, you come again to
come again, yeah.
to kill your first submission.
Yeah, that event that itself, how it should be celebrated within within the period, within the year.
Okay.
And their meanings. The system
right.
And how
All right. Good. Dave, who is saying Andy, we need David Mumpa, about you say there, Samako, Afghanistan, about Mankache.
About Corona, no, Corona, I Melbourne.
Good. Andy,
okay, first one is talking about a plan to follow for the year. So, that's the table to follow for the year. Okay. And then the second one is the days, the week, the things that you have to do. So that's the difference. So the first one is the table to follow. And then the second one is the weeks and the days that you have to do, things that you have to do for that.
Right.
So that's
so that David, if I understand you very well, the first one, it means that the days are given and also the events are written down, and sometimes small definitions are given to kind of explain, or some statistics be maybe Women Fellowship Sunday, you understand, to explain that day. But the calendar is just the numbers arranged either in days, either in weeks, either in months, and sometimes in years.
Papa,
yes, please bring it up.
Papa, on the calendar to our normal calendar that we use, you can see that they mark maybe Thanksgiving and some days they mark it. So what about that one too?
Yes, that one is about this. Just if it's Independence Day. But Almanac goes beyond that.
Goes beyond, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Almanac will be something like almost every day there will be a description or some descriptive kind of writings about it or for it.
Yeah.
But as for calendar, the days are well arranged, either in days, in weeks, in months, or in years, and maybe one day out of maybe in a 3 months or in a month, maybe 1 day or 2 days will be assigned for some events. So they write on maybe Independence Day, Labor Day, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
Good. So please, friends, Are we appreciating the difference so that as leaders, we will know how to go about things and we will know the difference, especially as we move forward? Good, good. Please, any question? Other than that, we move forward, please.
Baba, I have a question, but I don't know if it is
all right.
Should go for a later time, because I want where do they prepare this almanac? Does the for instance Presbyterian Church do this and other church? Because when I was in the Evangelical Presbyterian Church, I realized that what Ghana Presbyterian Church does, the same passages they read on Sunday is the same thing we also read. I don't know, somebody does it somewhere and give to them, or they all go and sit at their various places and do it, and it looks the same.
Intelligent question. Very intelligent question. Perfect. Perfect. You see, we have Christian Council back home, Ghana.
Okay.
And when the churches began to emerge in the olden days, the first churches like EP, PCG, Methodist, Anglican, Catholic, they were together and they will come. In fact, Catholic is not among. They have their own conference. Yeah, but they will come together and they sat down. In fact, they set a committee, come together, sat down, and they prepared this for the entire church body. You understand my point? Very good. But now, gradually, it is becoming church-based. It is becoming church-based. Some of the days are having different readings and so on and so forth. But as you said earlier on, it was true. It was true. But in recent times, for instance, if PCG has chosen Holy Spirit as our guide for the year, and Methodist is choosing commitment for as their theme, or as their theme for the year, by all means, the reading shouldn't be the same. But earlier on, they were all following the same plan. But recently, because of leadership having an agenda, or a spiritual agenda for his or her members, they now change. They now have changed a lot of things. Yes. Thank you very much for that important slot over there. Please, any more questions?
So, Papa, does it mean that Presby, for instance, we have a committee that sits on it a week or month to write all this?
Perfect. The worship committee, the National General Assembly worship committee. Yes. Very, very good committee that will meet, and they have the powers to co-opt. So they can even call you here, you Nanaya, you Obaya, you Papa Donfe, you David, you Andy. They can rely on you and tell you that prepare this for us. Oh yes, they have that powers to co-opt anybody into Nipa way or baby or you're very knowledgeable bibimu or meet me the assurance and say, but you have my and why you will my and why. You. Yeah.
Okay, Papa.
Yes,
you
sir.
said that the Catholic is not part of this committee. But why is it that the Catholic and the Presbyterians, we all read the same in the same day and the same week? They also have the same readings.
That they have the same readings.
Yeah, the Catholic Church, yeah.
As ours.
Yes.
Yes, as I'm saying, yes. When the churches started in Ghana, they were coming together to draw same. But in recent times, a lot. Current to the Almanac, that's a war in the church. We know in the church Almanac. As a sign crowd, baby. What am I saying?
Because my Catholic friends, they also cook the same text. They've been reading the same Sunday.
It's not
every Sunday.
It's not all. there have been changes. But as I said, yes, it was like that. Yes, it was like that. But now changes have come.
All right.
Because of the themes, because of the themes that we choose for the liturgical year, you understand? Once you go General Assembly, moderator about out my theme for the year. It's a no some moderator kind of the year. Almost because of the theme that we choose, that has been my submission. Yes, I mean business. Yes, if any method is for when maybe one Sunday, not before from. But basically, no Christian Council, no dear, no Almanac, no econisa. Yeah.
Okay.
Good. Can we move forward, friends? All right. The next one. You remember on the course outline, I dedicated a whole day, one whole week, let me say 1 whole week for significance of Almanac. But I have brought it here so that we consider it maybe today, so that next week, in fact, that should have been next week, but I've brought it here so that we will consider that, and so that we'll finish with the general overview, so that from next Sunday we'll know what to do. So this is significance of Almanac. Let us discuss. You see, Almanac, as we all were discussing in the earlier statements we made, is for plan of work, but critically, it is for knowing, and also it is for planning, and it is for scheduling of activities. Who will explain further about this? Atasari, can you help me out, brother?
Papa?
Yes.
Yeah, for knowing, planning, and scheduling of activities.
Of activities, yes.
Yeah. So that it will help you plan ahead whatever you want to do within the month or within the year. Yes.
Okay. Who else? Who else, please? Whose number is this? 862-9029-442. 860-862-9029-442. Please, whose number is that? All right, Nanaya, how are you going to explain that for knowing, for planning, for scheduling of activities?
For instance, if in Dallas, if we want to plan for maybe the year activity, we won't plan outside the Almanac. Let's say if the Almanac is saying Women's Day is this day, we're not going to plan our Women's Day in the upper week or the end of the year.
Perfect.
So we try to stay within the schedule and the planning in planning our church too.
Good. Thank you very much. So that is about that. Now, for tracking and preparation towards events, projects, and programs. For tracking and preparation towards events, projects, and programs. What about that? Ben? After that,
about
Isaiah.
We need it, to prepare or to track an event in case maybe.
Oh,
have,
excuse me, Amen. Wow. No problem. me who say why no why. Now me feel say intruder be you are better so FBI be or better. Why? No, I'm mute too. I think say it was muted. Good. I'm very sorry, Brave Ben and I was no, but now I didn't know that. Good. Yes, Uncle Ben.
Yeah, Baba, I think for tracking, it helps us to know what we have to do at a particular time.
Look at that.
And also to prepare towards that event. We will not be there and tomorrow somebody will come and tell you, oh, you are the one preaching. Let's take, for instance, our preaching plan. You have it, you know that Sunday I am preaching and you must be preparing towards that event.
Sure. Uncle Isaiah.
Yeah, but you know, we have other programs aside of the one in the calendar, maybe annual harvest and some retreat, maybe some emergency retreats and all those things. So with the plan of with this one, you can track which days are appropriate for this annual harvest or any program that the church will be taking. So that one also.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Good. I just want to give an example. Uncle Kumi, do you want to talk?
Yes, Papa.
All right.
I think by planning, making a year planning for the congregation is more important to track because one time I remember we were doing a yearly program and we fixed a lot of things in it. And before we realized, we forgot the children week. So the children week came and then we were not even, so I think it's more appropriate to prepare, and then towards whatever you are going to do so that you can fix whatever the Almanac is giving out. Yeah.
Perfect. You see, for instance, as Christians, do you know that during Lenten season, you are not supposed to do burial. You're not supposed to do a wedding. So you see, if you are aware of all that, you are able to track. So somebody may come, Papa, the person may worry, date no diamano, within Lenten season. And I say funeral no, it's a Lenten season. Hey. Say yes, emergency pa one medical in there. And so timine neka. So say breed you train me and him. And no near ain't no. My yin after that, no. Just 40 days. A bit man I be at the sa. It helps, the Almanac helps to track events, programs, projects, and also it will ensure that you are well prepared for that particular program or event. Good. Any question about that second point? Other than that, we move forward to the other ones. Good. The next one, Andy, Pacho Redeeming Kakra. The next one. The next point.
For balancing activity-prone life and to ease anxiety.
No, the third one, the third point, please.
Oh, sorry. For both specific and general information, particularly group of people.
All right. Good. What about that? Auntie Beverly, how do you see this? For both specific and general information for particular group of people.
So for example, if let's say there is a children's service program, it would outline the program, what they need to do, how long it's going to go for, and for them to know what they need to do at that particular time.
Oh, okay. Now then, where you video nephew or no? Other when ya jollof rice, you be say
Actually, Obiaba has sent Uncle Kwana.
I understand.
Yes.
Okay. let's move on. Let's move on. If there is no question about the third bullet point, let's move on. The next one, for balancing activity-prone life and to ease anxiety. For balancing activity-prone life and to ease anxiety. What about that? Let me select somebody. Professor Donfair.
Yeah, Papa, I am not there yet.
You're not there yet. Okay,
No.
then I'll move on to another Australian.
No. I mean,
Obaya.
Oh,
you're not there. You are not there. I mean, you are not at the professor level yet. Okay, I understand. Good.
I will leave that one for you and others for now.
And Papa Royal Papa. Okay.
Yeah, for balancing activity-prone life and to ease anxiety.
Sure.
Just so that everybody within the congregation knows when and what is happening, so that everybody is at ease, everybody is and everything runs smoothly.
Okay. Please let me come in here. Sometimes people look down upon the work of a pastor, the work of a catechist, and people think that as of Juma they say, so I know that I'm not be preaching. I'm not going to say more year Juma. Ye nyina ebra ne nya asofo no ebi kura okura me no kasa catechist aw ayi enche ye be hyew ayi catechist kura no ebi awaka bi pe. Friends, hwe enya juma edafo. I just say you want to be lazy or you are a lazy pastor or a lazy catechist. If you want to work for God, it is an activity-prone life. Being a catechist is activity-prone life. Work. Sometimes one say you cry. Asofo bebre yare no. Me pa cho enya ni nyina na yesa sabronsa na be chie o. Catechist wo bebre no mu ye enya ni nyina na yesa sabronsa na oye o. Me catch now say me sorry too. Me 9 the sina. E bia won nyini. 2 a.m. over here. Me 9. Royal Papa, obeka chiro. It will be a lazy dia. Oh God. Pampacho. If for instance, who is organizing this program, making sure you gather people. Nah, you can say Abeya revival. You have to contact this person, you have to contact this person, planning ahead. Pampacho. But so you lazy pastor. Now that the as lazy catechist be Pampacho. I know the Abeya pa. Pampacho, our work is activity prone. Being a catechist, don't play it down. Preparing spirit-filled Bible study. Please, it takes time. They will not be felt by the power of God. But good preparation, waiting on God. Oh God, my friends, I better shock you. Swell. And if you don't have Almanac, your life cannot be balanced. But if you have an Almanac and strategically, what place here? Sometimes you have a preaching appointment, not in your church, but in other somebody's church. One casacran because you don't have the Almanac. You don't even know that day, the theme on the Almanac, you are supposed to preach and no other person. And it was the preaching appointment, you know. I forgot say because one showman I can hear say say team we know na kami ami wo na kami preach ya na kami yede na kami pe then na na is over the bar. And so we should can knowledge can be master for man at that time na kebe bo. So these are some of the things that we should know so that it helps us to get balance, Please, any question to that? Any question to that? Or any addition, you can add something. Yes. Yes.
Papa, I think, Papa, what you said in the beginning, this one to is anxiety. The church members know the period, as you are saying. When who be that in Ghana, I will be person worry. I can say there be this time we want to be near wedding. And no problem at the bar, so then yeah easy. Now I say they were if I say the originated of the church, they begin the church, that part of family, Yeah, so they think they can do anything. Yeah, they think they can control all the affairs in the church. Yeah, and also because of this balancing, this activity, program. And why will be our say calendar this year of the period? We don't do wedding until you yourself know cry and come because when them say Almanac. So I think say and also
Perfect for that. Please, who else?
Papa,
yeah.
Papa,
yes, sir.
Is it appropriate, say, as caretaker, catechist, and as also ebe church Almanac nimu masa for manon swatia say na ye Almanac etie because I think say as a for mano bibre ohono ma Almanac no ye hwemu for readings keke say be a Sunday reading and I say no apart from that ne wom biara no ye mu bebre we don't take more a friend is saying it is it appropriate say
from Swokra, but you see, and sense so may too long about answer. Now, quite say, we should then be and as only be beach room bino. Meaning, someone said, Abia, obey me, the Abia 1 day, 2 days at DB. Maybe meaning, say what you say, I said, I mean, obey match room, and so because India.
Papa Pacho, you make us understand. Papa Pacho, even at times, even when it's getting to the time of Lent, people even forget it. Unless they say, if you're softful and now say, catechism, say, next month, no, Lent. But I think it's say, if we all knows about that a year, and Konipakra, you prepare towards it. But if you want
please let me cut you in here. It is the duty of Yen. It is our duty to prompt them. Because at the end they say, you see, the church members are engulfed with their work and other things. So we, the leaders, caretakers, catechists, asofo, we have to prompt them and bring them on.
Okay.
So if you are not able to even market the thing well, many people will not get involved. But you market it well. That is why asofo or catechists, you should be all round, having bit of every language. So that you see, when it comes to marketing, advertising, announcement, or secretary, clerk, obejinawa, or kakranen croforda. But when we are catechism, because Nyamidis Adamana Domo, now you'll be so you want to learn. When you stand there and you give 1, 2, 3 words, come on, who won't say? Oh, yes, oh, maybe, oh, program, maybe. It is our duty to prompt them, to bring their attention. Yes. Good. 8 minutes more to the time. Any question?
That's what.
Papa, oh dear, Mr. Kakra. Asam na mama Majina Kran and Bazamika Kakra.
And then Pacho Jina Pa Jina.
Introduction to Islam now about Ubaye. Now, today, no, the young ever Islamic, Nekom Pastor, or more encroaching in the echo money. Oh, the Edu Ramadan. Muslim Akula, what is the young Ramadan day in the month? Only it has been part of them, and they live with it, and they do everything with it. And you know, Chief Imam announced one kind Mosukwana, a Larin Nimuse, Usuni way at that way, Ramadan, and a but then now a million as a break me. Christopher, a do land the crowd say, one even as a Peninsula Presbyterian, you let me say, Taman to a Lent month, Lent Bosome. Nabata and the idea, I don't come here, Anna.
Meda say, what's some now cano ye no correct. Nenso me pacho tio. Because of the Sharia law. Sharia law, one year we obey you say. 1 year we obey you say. What's it me banner so suma may you say? Sadie nuntino. What they or sooner is by force. Now let me ask you, our Lord and Savior Jesus, God Himself, does He force us? And no namalaziti about Christosumu. Okay, so the next question is, should we be forcing ourselves instead of luring, enticing, trying to appeal? Are we to force? Force in literal sense, not maybe forcing yourself to do something, no, but I mean, in literal sense, I mean, pushing people to do what, no, we appeal. People yen suya obi ade, yen ko suya obi nieme bi mfa nye bibi. Yesu no sa no ye, because He is the ultimate yardstick. Yeah. You appeal. You motivate people to do certain things. You pray, and with the influence of the Holy Spirit, it shall be done. Said you nyame awiti. But ya anya ni sanso ni esi dikidikidi so eno so no emwa obia. Please, any question? We have 5 minutes more. All right, let's consider the last one, and we'll continue on another time. For seeing quickly when available for other activities. So, for seeing quickly when available for other activities. So, because of that, you know, Almanac, so we need say that will be say, and even if you have another schedule, can say for instance, we are caretaker, we are software, and about him say, and so if you're Australia now. Ghana, not the so-called Mekakra. Who soon him say next 3 weeks. Is it good? Does it glorify God? So by this, quickly you are able to, oh, maybe okay, and then the best after. This is just an example. This is an example. Good. Any question? All right. Can somebody, apart from these benefits or significance of Almanac, can somebody add 1 or 2 before we end? I think it is not an end in themselves. We should have more.
Also serve as
Ben. Oh, sorry, Andy, sure.
I think it also serves as reference and for record purposes. because calendar for 2020 and calendar for 2019 data head officer the DNA bit me refer for future references.
Perfect. Perfect. So note it down, write it down. Write it down. That's why we are studying. So that we share ideas. Yes, very good point. Very good point. What more? What more?
But it helps the church member keep up his or her spiritual life because it gives them something to read every day from the Bible.
Another good point there. We have 2 minutes more. What do you have?
Papa, I don't know, but for legal purposes.
Oh, for legal purposes, I agree. I agree to my extent. Explain your point. If that is what
for this one, I need explanation.
Yeah, in case, but in case maybe somebody might come. Maybe you said this and you didn't do it, or maybe you said this, so no, I'll take you to this or this, so you can show, no, I didn't say this. This is what I said, and this is what the Almanac is saying, So
perfect.
That way too, it's
perfect. And what he's saying is true. Sometimes legal issues are raised against leaders regarding the statements or their submissions, or especially in preaching or in their sermon. Also for me, who was 70 and also for can it say no capacity. The Almanac can be a thief or a saving document for you, especially if maybe your sermon was not written down. You understand? It's a minute onto the dot, and we thank God so very much for this new.
Papa, this explanation there in future I'll contest it because
no problem. No problem. We are not. We know that we are not running away, and we are still here. So no problem. When we come, I mean, it's a continuous something. So when we come next week, then we can begin from that.
Yeah. But just a quick one.
No, I beg you, man. I beg you, I don't want to do otherwise.
Okay, Ben,
Ben, you want last minute?
Yapon. Nyami Shramo, Papa, is 8. So Nyami Shramo.
Thank you, Papa.
Yeah, Papa Royal Papa, I salute.
Yes, sir, I'm here. I was coming to warn Ben. Ben, why do you always want to cross me like that? Don't do that. You're my friend too.
Papa, as they are closing there, the questions start coming.
All right. Okay. Nana, thank Nana for us. Nana Timmy, thank Nana, Papa Nana for us. You're on mute, please.
Thank you. Papa Nana.
Yes, sir.
We really appreciate you so much. In fact, I had one question, but I'll reserve it for next time. For bringing this to light, I always kind of think the Almanac is some group of people trying to make us do things. So, but from your explanation, I have corrected myself. So thank you. And on behalf of the class, I want to say thank you so much.
Perfect.
And we hope to see you next week.
Good.
God bless you. Thank you so much.
Papa. Okay.
All right. So thank you so much. God bless you. See you again next week, God willing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.